Hello and welcome to my creative escape on a Wednesday night, a bit of midweek craft therapy. I hope you've been having a great week and have had a good day today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch with me. Please say hi and if I'm missing your comments, I will just go through and have a squeeze later on to say hi. Just give a moment for everyone to step on, and thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate your support and your you viewing this. And if you're viewing on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the bell to get your notifications. I do this weekly on a Wednesday, and sometimes I throw in some extras during the week, so you will get all the notifications of that. Today I'm working with the Celebration Stamp Set Designer Series paper, Flower and Fields. It's really pretty, obviously with flowers, floral set of paper, but also on the back it's just got some not so busy, some leaves and some stripes, which you can match with other stamp sets and for different occasions. And it's got some lovely colors in it, so I think it works really well for lots of occasions. Celebration is a great sale time for Stampin' Up, and if you're a customer or you are a great crafter and you're wanting to be a crafter, and it's a great time to collect stuff and to use stuff and to buy things on your wish list, because for every $90 you spend you get a free product from the Celebration catalog. So there's no limit to what you can get. If you would like a catalog, please email me at stampingflair@yahoo.com, or you can send me a text on 0404255001 or call me if you're in Australia. I can send you a catalog within Australia. So happy to help you with that. And if you would like to place an order too, I've got the details and I will have that up throughout the demonstration today. And please call me for that as well, or you can do that online. So today is the Flower and Fields Designer Series paper. I've got a little very simple fancy fold, you could say, but it's quite quick to do. So I'll just turn the camera over so you can have a squeeze at this. So this little fancy fold just opens up like this, and it's just got a little strip at the end. I will probably decorate the one we're doing today. This is my sample, so I haven't done a lot of detail, but with this I have used the Boho Indigo product medley, but I've used the stamp set and the die, which is from the annual catalog. So you can mix and match with our products, and the annual catalog has some great products. It's our big bumper catalog and lots of inspiration in there. The product medley has stamp sets, dies. It's got beautiful designer series paper, die cuts, and the boho medley is really pretty. It's got lovely colors in it, but I've just changed it up for this. So let's get on to making our card. I've used Coastal Cabana, which is one of my favorites. I just love it. And I've used a straight A4 sheet, which I've cut in half so it's 10.5. I've already done that. The paper trimmer is great because that's the cutting, which is just off camera. You can see that darker blade is the cutting blade. But this grey blade, which I bring up, is a scoring blade. So it's just got a little circle there that indicates that it's a scoring blade, apart from the color. And this has got an arrow, which indicates it's a cutting blade. So I'm going to score it at 14.8, which is exactly the halfway mark. Okay. So you'll see that score mark. Then I'm going to cut that uh, fold that down, and I will bring my bone folder in. Then I'm going to take 3 centimeters off the edge. So you see the 3 centimeter mark. I'm going to take 3 centimeters off that there. So I'll bring my cutting piece there, and we can save that for another time. So that goes away. And then I left my bone folder somewhere, so I'll get that out of the way. So if I found my bone folder, I'll give it a good burnish, but I'm just using my fingers at the moment. Now I have pre-cut some paper. I'll quickly give you the measurements. So 14 point, the depth was 10.5, so it'll be 10.1 by 11.4 for that, and again 10.1 by 2.6 because that was up 3.1 across there. And then I've got that little strip there, so we can just go ahead and stick that down and get that out of the way. I'm just going to adjust this camera a bit because I think I'm going off camera a bit. I'm just trying a slightly different angle so you got. There we go. And so it's the same. That's a bit of design. The double-sided designer series paper. You can use both ends, and it coordinates lovely then. So now I'm gonna do some die cutting and stamping and die cutting, but I'll try and get it all done at the same time, so we can have the die cutting machine all together. Maybe we'll see how that works. So I've got a little bit of scrap cardstock. I'm gonna use Coastal Cabana. I've got this little vase, I don't know how you say it, how you want to pronounce it, but that's just hang tight there. I'm just gonna lift this camera a bit so you can see it better. So this Boho Indigo stamp set, it's a full stamp set, so you're gonna get lots of nice sentiments, a few different vases. I've chosen this cute one. And I give myself enough room for the die cut. And you get lots of dies in this product medley, different vases and things. I've already pulled out the one I need. Then I am going to use, I'm picking up colors from the paper. I like to do that, it just makes it easy, and product coordination from stamping up is, the color coordination is so easy. Excuse my hand, just stepping over to get my stamps. And then I'm stamping this in Floaty Flamingo. I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to need it, and I'll try and leave it out of the way so I don't go and mess up. So that's ready to go. So we're going to die cut them. The next thing I'm going to do is bring in my little mini cut and emboss machine, right? This is brand new and in the new catalog, which you can purchase. So anytime you see that word mini in the catalog, you can use this stamping cut and emboss machine on it. I have got, I've got my bag of tricks here. Alright, I'm going to run one die through at a time just so nothing messes up. So it tells you what plates you need for die cutting, and so it says a 1 and 2 plates. So I'll put it. I like to have one plate for the bottom and one for the top. That's just my preference. There's no need to do it like that, but that's just my preference. Sometimes I use the water to hold it up. It's a cute little machine. I don't play it quite well, so I'm gonna give myself a bit of washing, which is right under my desk, and redo that because we want it nice. And these things happen, guys. So let's do the flowers while we're here. I'm gonna make this straight because looking at it from an angle is probably not the best. It's just trying to. Probably haven't used this and I haven't done that right either. So let's go again and let's start afresh. And maybe I'll stand. Excuses. Isn't it? There's a reason I kept that stamp pad open. And I didn't use my piercing mat on that, but I'm cutting that smaller because then it'll fit nicely on my little machine. I just want to show you so that you know what I do. But if it was just me, I would actually just cut around that flower and work it out. I would redo it. I wouldn't redo it. But I must teach you the right thing. But because I don't always do the right thing. That's better. So you basically see how this machine works, but not how the operator is meant to do it. So I'll turn it back to how I want it to face. You'll be experts at this now. Once I've shown you a few times how not to do it. Oh, but no, that's not how it's done. I'm just going to magnify view of my hand there. Never mind. Okay, that's worked. And what we're next going to do is die cut a label from the Hippo dies. And if you haven't seen those dies, they have quite a few lovely labels on them. So labels or frame type of things. They've got other little cute creatures, not creatures, lambs and what else do they have? A horse? Unicorn, not a horse. So it's got a few little things. I still need that to cut my leaves. And then I'm just going to bring that in again. And we'll do a few leaves. And these are all, the leaves are also from the boho product medley. So, and there's no stamping involved here. Just wish I can get this right. I could push that up a bit and save some color stuff. Old Olive is the color I am using. I tried mint macaron, but it was too close to the Coastal Cabana, and I just wanted a bit of a contrast. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a change. So we can now put that aside. And it's not easy doing die cutting sitting down. I normally have it on the other side of my desk. I brought it because sometimes it's nice for you to see how it's done, right? Okay. We've got our main pieces ready to go. So we've got, let's bring back our card so you can see what I'm working with. So we've got our little flowers. We've got a couple of leaves. And we need a sentiment now. So the sentiment is from the Heal Your Heart stamp set, which is another freebie which you can get in the celebration catalog. Got some lovely sentiments, and I got that, and it's got some nice font in there. So let's use that. So you can see how quickly this card is coming together. If I didn't make a mistake on my die cutting, it would have been even quicker. That up. Well, I'm using my piercing mat. It just gives, I don't need it for the rubber. I needed it for my photopolymer ones earlier, if I didn't use it. That's another story. The next thing I'm going to use is a little bit of a filler stamp. Is this, right? Now I wonder whether you can guess what that stamp is. It's not from any of the stamp sets I've used thus far, but it is from the mini catalog. And I've kind of like it's where did I close that? I like this stamp set because it's fun. So that's a clue. It's a fun stamp set. But I also like this stamp set because I've used it for things other than what it is intended. If you were at my product launch or the catalog launch, you would have seen me use it for another purpose, and that's what I'm going to use it for. And it is a definite. You'll see what I mean. It is the ice cream set. Now, it has some fun images and fun stamp set, but it has this and that, and don't worry, that was just something falling under my desk. That little image. Now, has that washed look, and I like that, and it just gives you that ability. This is just my scrap, so I'm just scrapping on that, and to create a bit of fun. So you don't know that that's an ice cream. You only know because I told you that. But it just gives you a bit of a fun effect. So I'm stamping off first. We all love splotches and things in stamping. It just gives additional interest and fills in gaps. And you can add as much color as you like, or as little color as you like. I'll have more on this and less on that. You see that? It's like just adds a little bit to that corner. I just felt it was missing something. Right. So to assemble the vase with its little leaves, I am putting the leaves first. So I've just put a bit of glue and just stuck that on. I'll add a little more. Not too much, just dab on a bit. And we'll stick that down. I will add 4 dimensionals onto my sentiment, one on each end. You just don't want it to fall in, or you don't want it to be quite secure because it's a larger piece. Our dimensionals are the best. I cannot tell you how good they are. They don't fall off. They are easy to use. They follow you everywhere you go. You find them. The backings everywhere. If you use them before, you know what I mean. It's funny. And then just tucking that one little one behind there. You can't see it. And then I am going to play a bit of did I just use some flowers? I think I may have. Oh no. I think I might have lost my good flowers, but that's okay. I'm not going to redo that. We will work with what I've got. I just felt something fall. Okay, so we're just going to stick that like that. They stick well, but you can adjust it. And I have done that numerous times. So then I am going to add a couple more here just to make sure that's on my flowers. So just remember the ones I did that were good. These are not the ones I don't think. I think I managed to use the ones I've done. Even this, I'm not sure. Not sure for muchness, isn't it? Oh well. This way. Alright? So we'll just let's see this way. I think I'm pretty sure this way. Then I just did tuck in a little bit of glue just to make sure it was safe. And it's not gonna go anywhere. Then those pastel pearls in the hydrangea suite in the mini catalog, those pastel pearls, they are super cute and I have used them a fair bit. They're nearly as used as much as my black ones. So I keep my mini catalog ones in one of these boxes, which are no longer, but you can get the thinner ones, the narrow boxes. Now I want to match the pearls that you could put them on, but they don't not 100% match. And I'm getting a bit wanting to be what you call picky. And because I can get picky, I've got the Flirty Flamingo stamping blends. So I can match it up with my stamp there. So stamping blends are great because you can use it to color things up. So I'm going to, this is already pink. So instead of going a white and coloring it up, it's already pink. So I'm just going to add some color to my ones that are already like, which are already blush and bright. And I'm adding Fuzzy Flamingo to it. I'll leave that for a few seconds so it's nice and dry, and then I'll add another layer to give more depth to it. What I will do now is, which I didn't do on my original card, and I'd like to do that, so it just adds a bit more interest to this card. And while we are waiting for our pearls to dry, We're just going to add a little bit of a bit to our center here. So we might go 11.6 by 10.1. So I'm just using basic white. Put it 10.1. So once again, the darker trimmer blade. 11.6. Right. I hope you are enjoying this tutorial, and you can see, like, even with any errors or mistakes I make, we can always work around them, and they work really nicely. I'm going to bring in my simple little stamp I had before, and because I like that effect, I'm going to do that, but you can put some DSP. Alright. I just like that subtle color because we already got a strip of DSP on the corner. And it just brings in that flirty flamingo into the inside of the card. And we'll stick that down. How do you like this paper? I think it looks great. What do you think? What other color background card base would you use? What do you think? Would you go, you could try this. Perhaps you could make something and put it up on the thread. Whether try it with perhaps Daffodil Delight or Sour Saffron. You could try Flirty Flamingo. If you make one, share it on my below and see. Let me know what it looks like. I'd love to see. Give me some ideas. Maybe I'll do one. What do you think I should do? And I'll make another one and post it up. My homework. So now I've got this, and this is my Take Your Pick tool. I'm just going to add that in the center. See how they matches so well? I love our stamping blends. You can color your ribbons, you can color everything. Of course, regular coloring, but just if you want to color match, perfect. Just for comparison, that's the original color and that's your pretty flamingo. For the envelope, I think we can do a nice little strip at the back. However, I think we will use this instead of the floral because it ties in better. We have not much of that dotted or spotty. Just add a bit more. Just so it doesn't. It's going in Australia Post. So make it safe. Down a bit. So lots of fun paper in this DSP, I should say. So then I'm just going to take this next. You can use a trimmer, but I don't think it's necessary. You want easy cards and things that are easy to do. So you can see how easy the little mini stamp and cut and embossing machine is. It's very light, that I can say, and it takes very little space on your table. You could see that. So that's a bonus if space is an issue for you. So, any orders over $500 will get will get a free stamp set, which you can see. But you don't have to have place an order for that much. You can have a party or a online workshop, which I'm happy to arrange for you. So I did advertise that. I haven't cut that full, but that doesn't matter. So if you have that looks really good. I'm happy to arrange that for you. A Facebook party is really simple. You just invite a few friends, send your invites via Facebook, and sending invites via Facebook. You know how easy that is to do. Doesn't take much effort at all, and I will do the rest for you. So that is an option for another way for you to earn some extra free stuff like the stamp set or the paper. If you would like to join my team, you can do that at any time. However, during February, you will get an extra set of 200 sheets of paper, designer series paper, which is the 6x6, which hasn't even been released yet. So that's about $100 worth of value. So I'd love for you to join my team. We have lots of incentives within the team. I post a lot of challenges. Each month, one of my team members gets a stamp set to work with. They get to keep that stamp set there. All they have to do is post a few projects for that month, but they get to keep that as a bonus from me. They get the opportunity to earn extra rewards from me for participating in challenges, for sales challenges, for creative challenges, making cards, because that's what we love to do. We enjoy that. So those are some fun we have within our team. So if you would like to inquire about that, please give me a call. I'm happy to help, answer any questions, answer any doubts or issues you may have about thinking about all what ifs or anything like that. I know we all run through those in our mind. So happy to help you with that. It's a great job to have, crafting. It's fun, and I'm here to assist. So I hope you have. See what you can. Yeah, you can just see that. I'll turn back this way. I hope you have enjoyed this card, enjoyed this, watching what you can do with this paper. I will be posting more cards using this paper this week. This is a Boho Indigo product medley, the stamp set and the die set. That's a bit of a fun set if you love vases, and the flowers are cute too. So I will have the product list up later on this evening. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of the week. Thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye bye.